Hi, I'm Steph Duplessis. We're all in pursuit of a better way of doing things, a better way of being. But this pursuit, without knowledge and understanding, becomes self-destructive. The journey to transformation has to start with understanding, both of ourselves and of our environment. To start, we need clarity on what motivates and drives us, which in turn will lead to the realization that our primary existential driver must surely be our search for purpose and meaning. But before we can find clarity of purpose, we need first to find clarity of values, both personal and professional. My tools and instruments will help your people to do just this. And I can show them how to align the pursuit of their personal goals with that of the workplace. Through my programs, seminars, keynotes, and e-resources, I can help your people to understand the key motivational drivers and behavioral drivers to their success. Helping them to understand why the pursuit of personal change may have been so tough in their past, while empowering them to overcome these earlier barriers. And I'll help them to develop an individual, personal mastery development program that will enable them to pursue excellence in all that they do. To ensure that transformation is lasting, I support participants with my one-year journey of self-discovery, a weekly delivered e-program that is based on my master's degree dissertation on self-actualization, taking them through a step-by-step journey towards personal enlightenment, the benefits of which transcend to the workplace. We can further support participants with my series of comprehensive workbooks. While the upcoming video clip, which is a compilation of extracts from one of my most popular talks on the subject of both personal and professional leadership, is in the theme of African wisdom, my seminars, breakout sessions, and other keynotes on the topic can drill right down into more theory and content, if that's what you're after. But this video clip will give you a very good feel of my style.
Africa has much to teach. I share with you a last story of a troubled man who had lost his way. It was in the middle of his life and he found himself on a path in a wooded forest, only to find it was the wrong path. Have you been there? He came upon a wise man. He said, "Wise man, I want to change my life. I want to move over there where the people are happy." The wise man says, "Tell me, traveler, how are the people here?" He says, "The people here are no good. The prospects aren't buying. Management wants too much from me. I just don't like it here." The wise man says, "You have much to learn, and lesson number one is spare yourself the cost and the expense of the journey, because wherever you go, there you are. You take it with you. Your happiness and your sadness, your sorrow and your joy, your anger, your guilt and your forgiveness goes with you wherever you are." The traveler says, "I get it. What do I do now to find my enlightenment?" "Travel 3 days and 3 nights yonder," says the wise man, "and there you will find the second wise man." Traveling 3 days and 3 nights, he approaches a river. Wise man standing waist deep in the river beckons him nearer. Our traveler enters the river, stands waist deep next to the wise man. Without warning, without word, the wise man takes him behind the neck and pushes his head under the water. He holds him there. He starts to struggle to free himself. He starts gasping for air, swallowing water, seeing stars before his eyes. At just the right moment, the wise man picks him up out of the water. Traveler thinking to himself, just as well, this was a wise man. Gasping for air. The wise man says, "What did you seek while you were under the water?" Thinking now that the wise man is not that smart after all, he's a little bit annoyed. "Air," he says. "How much did you seek the air?" asks the wise man. "A lot," he says. "How much?" "A lot." Thinking that he hasn't yet learned, the wise man wants to take his head again and push him under the water. The traveler says, "Wait, I get it. I seeked air with my whole soul, with all of my being." The wise man says, "When you want what you are looking for that much, you will find it, but not before." Where now? Says the traveler. Climb yonder mountain. The traveler sets off on his journey. The wise man stoops down. He picks up a bundle of logs. He puts it on his shoulder. He says, carry this, and then be enlightened. 3 days and 3 nights the man strains under the weight. He travels to the top of the mountain. The third wise man appears without word. He steps forward. He takes the bundle of logs off his shoulder. He sets it down on the ground. He says, how do you feel? He says, enlightened. The wise man says, that's lesson number 3. Put it down. Just get on with your life. Focus on what's important. Change what you can change and leave the other stuff behind. Stop living a life where there's still somebody you have to get back, because it takes away your life force. You are not the general manager of the universe.